All right, what's good this morning? Top of the morning for some of y'all, depending on what part of the world you live. And thank you for your time. So, with all the news out here, you know, it's kind of like, is there any type of, how can I say, edification the last couple of days that I can get out of this news? All right. So, I thought I'd have a positive story today because I do believe with all that's going on in the world that there's still hope. That positive news is one of the greatest actors, Jamie Foxx, okay, is apparently back home with his family, and he may have to do a little bit of rehabilitation, a little bit of therapy, but for the most part, he's back at home, and I think that he's going to resume uh, work, okay. I think he's shooting a movie right now, and they're doing a TV show. Those movies supposed to be out sometime next year. In case you guys didn't know, about I don't know 3 weeks ago or so, Jamie Foxx had a emergency, a health scare. It had to go to the hospital, so he was in the hospital for a minute. The reports I got said that he had a stroke. Okay, and the reason why is because of something that a lot of people had put in their body. You know, if you know what that something is, but nevertheless, he was in the hospital, and there was a lot of people that I think that they were trying to go in on him, that was saying that he was on his deathbed and things like what else? Prepare for the worst and all this other stuff. Okay, I just felt as though, he's a 55-year-old man. He seemed like he took very good care of himself. All right, and it was also my understanding that he was being considered to do another Mike Tyson movie a couple of years ago. Now I don't know. I just thought that he could make it out of it. Okay, he had a stroke and he had survived. Okay, and I don't know, and he made it out. To God be the glory, or the Most High be the glory. All right, but it just seems like this goes to show how cutthroat the media and YouTube is. Okay, where you have all these hip hop podcasters or people that do things, like gossip and stuff like that, and they don't get the facts. And they do this stuff, or they get whatever maybe that's hot on the streets, and then they put it out and think it's a hot story. Well, it's really not. All right, that was one of the things that I didn't really want to wish nothing bad on the man, because I do believe in hope with all this stuff going on in the world. Okay, and lo and behold, his daughter came out. Daughter's name Corrine. She's also an actor. She's like 29 or 30. It said that she's fine, and there's multiple reports from other people that said that he's home and he's fine. Okay, so you really can't believe everything that you hear. All right, that was one of the things on that I wanted to sit back and watch, or sit back and kind of see what was going to go on with this particular ordeal here. And it seems like he's doing fine. So he's very, very fortunate. I will say that to have a second chance in life. And I'm hoping that he's able to take that and make very good of it. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he can inspire others, keep fighting, and I don't know, but make best of his second chance. Now, while I got you on video here, I thought I'd go over a couple of things about stroke. Okay, basically what a stroke is when your brain can't get enough oxygen. Okay, usually because of some type of lack of, or I'm trying to think of the word to say it, depreciation, okay, of blood flow of your arteries to your brain. So basically, what you're doing in so many words that you're choking out your own brain if you don't have enough oxygen, okay? Because your brain needs, needs oxygen, for all that stuff, for your neurons in your brain to function, okay? I didn't even know that. You know what I thought it was? I thought it was like a certain type of arrhythmia in your heart, okay? Never knew that until today, all right? Actually, what it is when I looked at Saw Facts. A couple of things, a couple other notes. 1 out of 20 will get a stroke, but I believe, like I say, in modern times, what I just told you about, okay, what with the medication out here, I'll just say, okay, particularly that people have been taking, I believe that's probably 1 in 15 now, okay, 1 in probably 12. But those are facts that I've gotten, okay, 1 in 20. But I think there's more than that. You know that 50% of strokes are caused by hypertension. So in so many words, it's too much sodium, okay? It's too much of a sodium intake, all right, that people are having. That's something that can be fixed, okay? You need to decrease your salt intake. The other, it's like 20% of it is because of high cholesterol. They call it hypercholesterol. And then the other 15% is because of smoking. But I just think with all the stuff like stress levels and all that other stuff, okay, that people are going through, people, stressing to keep their jobs, and, and these crazy work schedules, all right, not only that there'll be more people having strokes, but there'll probably, those factions with smoking and cholesterol or whatever becomes higher, particularly like a lot of retired people, because a lot of people, I think, that have more money, or if they're retired, they're probably going to go out there and eat bad food. So those numbers are probably different in today's modern times. Okay, so that's something that you need to look at doing. I had a health scare about a year ago because my A1C, that's basically has to do with diabetes, was too high, and I was like, yeah, I'll fix it or whatever, from my doctor. Okay, and my points went down like 5 points to now it was normal. Well, that was an easy fix and all that. I just had to make some, slight changes and all that. I had a couple of habits that I got back into doing, and I just had to kick those habits. Okay, so we all have work to do, y'all, okay? But do things like cut the sugar, okay? All that seafood, pork, and all that stuff ain't good for you, okay? And be careful, I'm just saying, about a lot your sodium intake. When you buy a lot of this processed foods and stuff like that, a lot of stuff is cooked in salt and all these different seasonings, okay? It's stuff of low quality. And try to, ingratiate more fruits and vegetables and hydrate, okay? And I just said what I said about me because even with diabetes and things like that, that'll increase your chances of stroke as well, okay? High blood, along with your high blood pressure, usually those things, they tie in hand to hand, okay? In closing, I made a video called The Remnant one. I made a channel called that. I made 50 videos. Capital THEREMANT1. That when I started making videos like 3 years ago, where they got all stuff like, I talk about stuff like a proper diet. You can have vitamins, fruits, vegetables that you can take. And I also talked about certain conditions, pre-existing conditions, and all that good stuff. So take a minute to, subscribe and take a look at that stuff. I made the access of 50 videos. All right, and thank you for your time, y'all, and y'all be blessed. All right, so, hey, make best of, if you have a second chance in life, I hope you make best of it.